Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss present continuous tense. In our previous video, we discussed simple present tense, and in this video, we are going to discuss present continuous tense. Okay, before starting the uh, present continuous tense, we should know when we have to use present continuous tense. Okay, so first we will talk about when we are using this. Okay, first to tell ongoing actions. So whenever we want to tell about ongoing actions, so we have to use present continuous tense. So example, now I am teaching you, right? This is ongoing action. So I am teaching you now. This is the example of present continuous tense. Okay, so whatever ongoing actions are there, we use simple present tense to denote that ongoing actions. Okay, so it can be any action whatever you are doing. So if you want to tell that, so you must have to use present continuous tense. Okay, so there is one more use of simple present continuous tense, that is future plans. Future plan, future plans. Let's say tomorrow you are going somewhere, so how you will tell that? Tomorrow I am going to Mumbai. Okay, let's say you are going to Mumbai, so how you will tell? So here you are telling about your future plan, but you are using present continuous tense. So here in two ways we can use the present continuous tense. Okay, first one is for the ongoing actions, and second one is for future plans. For future plans, so these are the uses for present continuous tense. Now let's see the structures for the positive structure, negative structure, and interrogative structure in present continuous tense. Okay, as we have seen in the previous video in simple present tense, in the same way we are going to discuss for the present continuous tense. First we will discuss for the structure, which is positive sentence. After that we will discuss about negative sentence, and later on we will discuss for the interrogative sentence. So like this you will get idea about all the sentences in present continuous tense. Okay, now let's go to the positive sentence in present continuous tense. Positive sentence. So here for positive sentence there is one more name. In one more way we can denote that, that is affirmative sentence. So even if someone is telling positive sentence or affirmative sentence, both are same. Okay, so you should know that. After that, let's see the structure, means what structure it follows. So first we take subject. Here I will write only yes for the subject, right? In previous video I was writing the word subject, but here you understood now. So yes for subject. So here at the first position we have to take subject. After that am, is, are. So here what helping verbs we are using? Am, is, are. So from this only one we have to use. After that, fourth form of verb in the last object. So here what you need to understand, subject you know, am, is, are. So we will discuss about this fourth form of verb. Fourth form means in initial video only I told you that every main verb has four forms. First form is a present form of verb. Second form of verb is the past form of verb, and third form is a past participle. And this fourth form is present participle, or you can say ing form. So you can say ing form, you can say present participle, and in the last object. So this is the structure for present continuous tense in positive sentence. In positive sentence. Now let's see what is the difference between am, is, are. So here in English we use verbs and helping verbs according to the subject. Okay, so you know that sentence must follow subject verb agreement. So am, is, are. So let's see what are the differences between them. am, if subject is I, if subject is, this is the subject, right? If subject is I, you have to use am helping verb or verb, you can say. Example, I am going to school, I am eating, I am dancing. Here every time you are using am, and only with I we have to use am. Okay, only with I. So apart from this we don't use am, only for, it is reserved for I, you can see that I am. Okay, if subject is singular, if subject is singular, we use is. Example, he is going to school, he is dancing, he is laughing, he is running. So these are the examples of singular subjects. And in the if subject is singular, we have to use is helping verb. Okay, now are. Now you can easily guess that singular we covered, I we covered. Now only one left, that is plural. For plural we use are. For plural subject we use are. So till now what you have to understand, if subject is I, yeah, in present continuous tense you have to use helping verb am. Okay, if subject is singular, in present continuous tense you have to use helping verb is. If subject is plural, if subject is plural, in present continuous tense you have to use helping verb are. Okay, so if you are not understanding, please watch this one more time. This is very important. If you understand this, then only you are going to understand present continuous tense properly. Okay, now let's discuss few examples. So first example, I am writing, I am writing an exam now. I am writing an exam now. I am writing an exam now. So here I is subject. So here, because I is subject, then for that reason I have taken am as helping verb. Okay, so this is helping verb. Writing is the fourth form of verb, or you can say ing form. Okay, after that an exam, this all part is object. Okay, now miss, we are telling about ongoing action. I am writing now. I am writing an exam now. So this is ongoing exam. So one more example I will take using is. So you can take he is going to Mumbai tomorrow. Going to Mumbai tomorrow. Now please tell me, is this present tense or is this future tense? This is present tense only. Now only he is telling that tomorrow he is going to Mumbai. Okay, so we discussed second use of present continuous tense for future plans. Now he has decided to go somewhere in the Mumbai tomorrow. So it is his plan, but the sentence belongs to the present tense only. Okay, this is present continuous tense. Why? Because see the structure. This is subject, is helping verb is there in present continuous tense only. Okay, in future it will not come. So this is helping verb, this is the fourth form of verb, and the remaining part is object. Okay, so let's take another example using are now. So am is we covered. Now let's say one example using are. So we have to take the plural subject here if I want to use are in the sentence. Okay, so they are laughing. They are laughing at me. They are laughing at me. So here what is the subject? This they is subject. Subject is plural, that is the reason I used are here. Okay, after that fourth form of verb, and in the last this part is object. Okay, after this you understood what is the structure of a positive sentence in present continuous tense. Subject plus am is are. Only one from this you have to write. Okay, after that fourth form of verb, and in the last object. So here fourth form is ing form or present participle, you can say. So here what is the first example? I am writing an exam now. I am writing an exam now. He is going to Mumbai tomorrow. He is going to Mumbai tomorrow. They are laughing at me. They are laughing at me. So these are the examples. Let's see two more examples so you will get better understanding. Okay. So fourth example is boys are dancing in the class. Boys are dancing in the class. Now see, this is plural subject, right? That's the reason I have taken are as helping verb. Okay. Dancing is a fourth form of verb and this part is object. So what is the example? Boys are dancing in the class. Boys are dancing in the class. Now last example, a girl is looking outside. A girl is looking outside. Now here you have to tell me what is the verb, what is the subject, what is the verb, and what is the object in this sentence. In the comment section you have to write this. Okay. So now we will move to the negative sentence in present continuous tense. Now let's talk about negative sentences. Okay. So first we will see the structure. So here in present continuous tense, the structure of negative sentence is very easy. Whenever we are using helping verbs, MSR, after that we just have to use not. You will see now that. Okay, with the examples we will see. First, subject will be there. After that, am or is, are, plus not, plus fourth form of verb in the last object. So what is the structure of negative sentence in present continuous tense? Subject plus am is are plus not plus verb fourth form plus object. So here subject you know, am is are you know, not you know. Now from this structure everything you know. So now how you will remember this structure? Subject will come at the first position, you know that, right? After that from this you have to choose one helping verb according to the subject. After that compulsory not should be there after helping verb, and after that fourth form of verb in the last object. Okay, so we will see few examples so you will get a better understanding. So first example, I am not writing anything. I am not writing anything. I am not writing anything. This is negative sentence. Why? Because not is here. Okay, whenever a negative word is there in any sentence, that sentence becomes negative sentence, right? So here I is subject, am is helping verb. Because I is subject here, that is the reason I have taken am as helping verb. So not for negative, and writing is the fourth form of verb and the remaining part is object. Okay, after this you understood. Let's take one more example. So now instead of I, the same sentence I will take, instead of I will take there he. Now you will understand. Okay, he, instead of am, I have to take here what? Here is, because it should follow verb, subject verb agreement. So this helping verb will change according to the subject. Here subject is he. He is third person singular, or you can say singular. So we have to use is for that. Okay, he is not writing anything. He is not writing anything. So here same. What is the subject? He is a subject. Subject is singular. That is the reason I have taken is as helping verb. Not is here for negative, and writing is the fourth form of verb, and in the last this is the object. So what is the first example? I am not writing anything. I am not writing anything. What is the second one? He is not writing anything. He is not writing anything. Now let's take one more example. They are not they are not doing their work. They are not doing their work. They are not doing their work. So what is the subject here? They. So this is the plural subject, right? They means whenever there are more than one person, then only we say they. If a single person is there, we can use a he or she. But more than one is there, we use they. They are not doing their work. They are not doing their work. So here they is subject and it is the plural subject. So for that I used are as helping verb here. Okay, after that, not for negative, doing is the fourth form of verb, and in the last, this part is object. So first, you need to understand this structure. Okay, structure is very simple here. Only not we have added after helping verb. That's it. You can see if I remove this not, it will become the positive sentence in present continuous tense. So it is little bit difficult in the simple present tense, but when it comes to the present continuous tense, it is easy. Okay, compared to it is easy. So the second example, he is not writing anything. The last example, they are not doing their work. Okay, these are the examples of negative sentences in the present continuous tense. Let's say two more examples. So next example, boys are not giving time. Boys are not giving time for study. So for study, I can't write there, right? The space is not enough. So what is the subject here? Subject is boys. So are is the helping verb. Why I have written are? From this, I could write anything, right? But I have chosen are. Why? Because boys, they are plural. The subject is plural. That's the reason I have written are helping verb. And for negative, as we are discussing negative sentences, I have taken not for that, giving fourth form of verb, and in the last part, that is object. Okay. So one more example I will take. Rani is not coming to school. Rani is not coming to school. So don't ask how I know that. Okay, she is not coming. What we can do? So Rani is not coming to school. Rani is not coming to school. So Rani is subject here. Okay, and she is singular. Is helping verb. That is the reason we have taken is. If our subject is singular, we take is as a helping verb. Not for negative coming fourth form of verb, and the remaining part is object. So I think you understood everything properly. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. Okay, this is all about negative sentences. After this, we will discuss the interrogative sentences. Okay, first we will discuss the verbal questions, and in the last we will discuss the WH questions. Okay, now let's discuss about verbal questions in present continuous tense. Okay, so here first we will discuss the structure of verbal questions. Verbal questions, you can say, or verbal sentences. So here in present continuous tense, the structure of verbal questions is first subject. No, it's wrong. First helping verb should be there, and what helping verbs are there in present continuous tense? Am, is, are. Okay, so first here you have to take one of these helping verb, am, is, are, plus subject plus fourth form of verb, and in the last object. So this is the structure of verbal question in present continuous tense. So am, is, are, you know. After that subject you have to take, after that fourth form of verb, or you can say ing form of verb. In the last you have to take the object. Okay, now let's see a few examples so you will get better understanding. So first example, am I doing something wrong? Am I doing something wrong? Am I doing something wrong? So this is the question. So am is the helping verb here. I is a subject, and that is the reason I have taken am as helping verb. So, Miss, just before I told you, whenever subject is I, you have to take am as helping verb in present continuous tense. Okay. So after that, fourth form of verb, and the remaining part is object. Okay. This is the structure, and this is how you will form the sentences in present continuous tense as verbal questions. Okay. So let's take one more example. Is is she looking for a job? Is she looking for a job? So this is question. This is verbal question. So one more thing I forgot to tell you. So this is the question, right? Am I doing something wrong? So here you can answer this question in two ways. First way is positive way. Means yes, you are doing something wrong. Yes, you are doing something wrong. Our second answer is negative. So no, you are not doing anything wrong. No, you are not doing anything wrong. So see, this is what is the subject here? She is the subject, and that is the reason we have taken is as a helping verb here. If I is subject, you have to take am as a helping verb. If a third person singular, or you can say singular is the subject, you have to take is as helping verb. Okay. So after that, fourth form of verb and a remaining part is object. So here, this is the question, right? Is she looking for a job? So what can be the answers? So this question can be answered in two ways. First one is positive, and so second one is negative. So positive answer, yes, she is looking for a job. Yes, she is looking for a job. Negative answer, no, she is not looking for a job. No, she is not looking for a job. Now let's see another example. So now am I has taken, I have taken, is I have taken. Now what left? Are left, right? So let's take that. For that we have to take the plural subject. So here we will take are. Are they playing game in the ground? Are they playing game in ground? Are they playing game in ground? So this is question, right? So what can be the answer for this question? So yes, they are playing a game in the ground. Okay, in the ground. It should be the in the ground. Yes, they are playing game in the ground. Or need the answer. No, they are not playing game in the ground. No, they are not playing game in the ground. So here this is helping verb, this is subject, and this is fourth form of verb, and remaining part is object. So these are the examples. First, you need to understand the structure. Structure is very important, and after that, you have to practice all these sentences, whatever I am writing. So make sure that you all are writing whenever you are watching this video. So you have to copy all this with your understanding. Okay, and you have to practice, and you even have to try to make your own sentences. Means you just have to take these helping verbs at the starting, and later you can change these sentences. Okay, so if you practice, you will get better understanding. So let's see a few more examples. Now fourth example, is Rani coming to school? Is Rani coming to school? Now, let's say your friend Rani is not there in the school, so you will ask to your another friend, right? Is Rani coming to school? Is Rani coming to school? So she can answer that question in two ways. One is the positive way, and another one is negative way. So what is the positive answer for this question? Yes, Rani is coming to school. Yes, Rani is coming to school. And what is the negative answer? No, Rani is not coming to school. So what is the subject here? And Rani is subject. And whenever we take any name as subject, it is third person singular. Okay, that's the reason I have taken is as helping verb. So what is the leftover part? This is the fourth form of verb, and this part is object. Okay, so this is the another example. Let's take one last example. So are are boys are boys listening music? Are boys listening music? Now, in free times, what boys will do? Usually, they will listen music. Okay. So, what is the question? Are boys listening music? So here, subject is plural. That is why I use this helping verb are. Okay. So this is subject. This is helping verb. This is the fourth form of verb, and this is object. So how you will answer this question? Yes, boys are listening music. Yes, boys are listening music. And what is the negative answer? No, boys are not listening music. So here, so what you need to understand, verbal questions always start with the helping verbs, and in present continuous tense we have three helping verbs and is are. Whenever a sentence is starting with these helping verbs, it becomes the verbal question, and this question we can answer in two ways, positive and negative. So as I said, you have to practice much more if you want to be perfect in this present continuous tense. Okay, so now after this we will discuss WH questions. Now let's discuss WH questions in present continuous tense. So first we will see the structure. Okay, so what is the structure? First WH word will be there, WH word. After that am, is, are. Any one of these you have to take. After that, subject plus fourth form of verb, and in the last object. So object is optional, right? I already told you that. So here, what is extra part? If you see, this is the structure for verbal question. Okay, am, is, are plus subject plus fourth form of verb plus object. So this is the structure for verbal question. So whenever we are adding WH word before the verbal question, it becomes WH question. So already I told you few examples. So let's see few more examples. Okay. So first I will write the verbal questions, and later I will convert that verbal question to WH question using means adding this WH word. Okay. And so am I going Mumbai? Am I going to Mumbai? Am I going to? This is a verbal question, right? You can answer this question in two ways. Yes, I am going to Mumbai. No, I am not going to Mumbai. Now let's add one WH word before this sentence, that is when. When am I going to Mumbai? Now this became WH question. Okay. Before, if you remove this, am I going to Mumbai? This is the verbal question. So whenever we are adding an WH word before an verbal question, it becomes WH question. So when am I going to Mumbai? So now here you can't answer this question with yes or no, because this is not verbal question. It is not starting with helping verb. Okay. Whenever a question is starting with helping verb, that is the verbal question. So you can answer that question in two ways, a positive way and negative way. But here proper answer you have to give whenever WH word is there. So you have to here you have to specify the time. Okay, this is the first question. Let's take another question. What are they doing now? What are they doing now? What are they doing now? So here what is WH word? Helping verb is are, and they is subject. Doing is fourth form of verb, and this part is object. So what is the WH word? This is the WH word here. Here when is WH word? Am is helping verb because subject is I, and this is the fourth form of verb, and this is object. Okay, let's take one more example. So where is she going today? Where is she going today? Where is she going today? So you can answer she is going to market today, she is going somewhere. So this, what is the WH word here? Where. This is the WH word, this is the helping verb because the subject is third person singular. So here going is the fourth form of verb and this part is object. Okay. So now let's take another example. How. How. How are girls writing exam? Exams. Not exam. How are girls writing exams? So girls are writing exams good. You can say bad. Whatever answer you want to give, you can. So what is the question here? How are girls writing exams? How are girls writing exams? So here girls subject is plural. That is the reason I have taken helping verb as are. And this is the WH word here. W is here. H is here. That is the reason this is WH word. And this is the fourth form of verb. And in the last, this is object. Okay. So now let's take one last example. So here, what is left? When, what, where, why? Why? Why am I? Why am I reading a book? Why am I reading this book? This. Sometimes you ask question to yourself. So how you ask? Why am I reading this book? Let's say you are reading some book. Okay, you are reading one book and you are asking this question to yourself. So what question you are asking? Why am I reading this book? So what answer you will give? You have to write that answer in the comment box. Okay, now see the structure. This is the WH word. This is the helping verb because I is subject, and this is the fourth form of verb, and this part is object. So you understood the WH question structure in present continuous tense. So it is very easy. If you understood the verbal question structure, it is very easy. You just need to add WH word at the starting and that's it. So what are the examples here? When am I going to Mumbai? When am I going to Mumbai? What are they doing now? Where is she going today? How are girls writing exams? Why am I reading this book? Why am I reading this book? So these are few examples and this is the structure. So I am telling you repeatedly, please pause the video and note it down in your notebook and revise it. Okay, at least once a week you have to revise, then only you can retain all this in your memory. Now I will give you one exercise. Okay, now let's take a few examples. Okay, first we will take the positive sentences and later we will turn those positive sentences to negative and later we will make those into interrogative. Okay, now let's take few examples. First examples, I am reading a story. I am reading a story, right? This is the positive sentence. Subject plus helping verb plus fourth form of verb plus object. Okay, now let's convert this to the negative. So to make this sentence as negative, we just have to add not after helping verb. So what is the negative sentence? I am not reading a book. I am not reading a story. I am not reading a story. Let's say we have to make this sentence as verbal question. So how you will make? Just you have to take this helping verb at the first position. So what it will become? Am I reading a book? Am I reading a book? Now this became the verbal question. So am I reading a book? Yes, I am reading a not book. This is story, right? So am I reading a story? So what is the positive answer? Yes, I am reading a story. Negative answer, no, I am not reading a story. Now let's take one WH question, WH word. So here we will take why. Why am I reading a story? Why am I reading a story? Why am I reading a story? Now see here. First I have taken one positive sentence in present continuous tense. Later we converted that sentence into negative, and later we converted that to a verbal question. In the last we have taken one WH word. You can take any WH word, okay, and you have to make one sentence in a present continuous tense. So if you practice like this, so you will get the strong command on the present continuous tense, and this is how you have to write. Okay, so I will give you few examples and you have to write for 4 sentences for each of the sentence. Okay, so here first one is she is taking a book. She is taking a book. Second, they are looking at something. They are looking at something. After that, I am